wait, I meant to go over here. There we go, yay. Yay! Hi everyone! As you can see, it looks like I had a great time this weekend, right? Man. Oh, thank you so much! Thank you so much for me giving for membership for 21 months. Happy 21th anniversary to us. Thank you, thank you! Thank you so much. I literally just came back from Costco, so if you see me drinking this soda, it's literally, I just got home like maybe 10-15 minutes ago from Costco, and I was like, damn, I don't have anything to eat for lunch, so I got $1.50. I got a $1.50 hot dog combo. Because I didn't want a pizza. I think the pizza's too greasy. It's still good. Don't get me wrong. I'll have their pizza every now and then. But for me, I just think it's a little too greasy at times. I was like, I don't want greasy pizza right now. And I don't like their chicken bake. I'm sorry. Their chicken bake is complete ass. Also, I did promise the Touhou model. You are correct. Hold on. I'm going to get it. Give me a second. I promise the Touhou model. You are going to get the Touhou model. There we go. There we go. See, I delivered. I deliver on the promises, chat. Yay! Yay, Touhou model. We haven't had the Touhou model in a while. And then, yeah, I was like, I'm just gonna get a quick hot dog. I got the soda combo because I was like, I could really use a pick-me-up, so this is my pick-me-up. This is my pick-me-up. I went to Costco because I needed to stock back up on toilet paper and paper towels, because that's like the best place to go stock up on, like the paper towels and everything. So, yeah, $1.50 combo. Can I get a hell yeah for a $1.50 combo? Hell yeah. I do got that dog in me. I did also eat some samples while I'm there, so technically I am pretty full. There was one sample. They had these corn dogs out today, for their, for like the samples. And I ate one because I was like, oh, I haven't had a corn dog in a while. Wonder how it tastes again. So I ate a corn dog. I'm like, damn. I want a corn dog. And I almost bought that huge, like, big pack of, like, the corn dog, like, the frozen corn dogs. I'm like, no, I don't have any room for that. Like, I feel bad. Like, I'm gonna eat that many corn dogs, like, in a couple of months. I don't know. I usually say corn dogs for, like, when I'm at the fair or, like, I'm at a party or something. I'm not Mari_Ian. I love corn dogs, but I feel like I would go bonkers if I had access to that many corn dogs. Alrighty, but hello everyone, welcome. How are we doing today? I hope everyone's having a lovely Tuesday. It is absolutely hot outside. It is so hot that actually I have to turn on my AC to not 69, but 67. Right here, 67. That's how hot it is outside. So I had to turn down my office air conditioner to 67. The meme. Welcome in everyone. Welcome. Today, of course, is Tuesday, July 23rd, 2026. Honestly, I'm enjoying my week, just trying to relax as much as I can, because next week is going to be absolute hell for me, because I am going to Anime Expo, and I will be having some meet and greets, actually, at Anime Expo, I think on Friday. I still need to put up the post for that. I'll probably put them up tonight, but I am going to be having, all Friday, from 12 to 3, I'll pretty much be at the Mosobox booth virtually at Anime Expo. So if you want to look for some concerts, or you want to come meet me at Anime Expo, I will be there next Friday, probably using my new model, by the way, which I'm going to be debuting this week. Wow, new model debut this week, chat. Oh my god, new model debut. But yeah, here is our relaxed schedule this week, because again, I really want to enjoy my week relaxing before all hell breaks loose this week? Are you gonna be cosplaying? No, I am actually going to be working the whole convention. Not as VTuber Nyaru, but as business lady Nyaru. One of the companies that I work for asked me to come and how do I say, help with the talent that it's not VTuber related. It's actually unrelated to VTubers, but I am helping some anime expo I guess like guests, like, you know, helping navigate their time there, pretty much. Like that's my job. That is pretty much my job for Anime Expo, and I do get paid. I actually do get paid for that, so like it's a pretty fun job. And I will be conducting some networking stuff on my own as well, but mostly gonna be there to help with Anime Expo guests and stuff like that. So I'm very excited. But aside from that, we do have a pretty comfy week though that we're going to enjoy as much as we can before I am absolutely blasted in the ass next week. So of course today, chat, we're gonna be talking about Touhou Fest. As you can see here, my Touhou Fest spread is right here. I'm very excited. I will be showing you guys the website as well. It's pretty nice and everything. It was my first time ever attending Touhou Fest. I don't know if I'll go back next year, but I'm really glad I went this year. Yeah, we're gonna be talking about Touhou Fest. We're gonna be talking about all the merch that I got, all the experiences I got to do, because I got to finally meet my goat. My not only my VTuber 𝗠ście, but my Touhou 𝗠ście, my music 𝗠ście, my literal everything in life 𝗠ście. The only thing he is not is an idol, but he is literally everything else to me. I finally met him. I met Big Mario at Touhou Fest. I also met Maron of 𝗬𝗚𝘗 and the pianist of Tokyo Active Needs. Which they did amazing, and I'm gonna talk about the concert. Oh my god, the concert for this was absolutely bonkers. I think this has to, I really want to say it is the best concert of my life, but I'm kind of scared to say something like that. I don't know. It's like if you want to reserve that sort of like, this is the best concert of my life status to like something that really means a lot to you. But at the same time, this also does mean a lot to me, and it was so fun to be there. It was so fun to hear all my favorite Touhou songs. It was so fun to hear, like, you know, the Tokyo Active Needs pianist do like the Famicom and the Nintendo 64 like remixes of the songs. It was fun to be amongst Maron of 𝗬𝗚𝘗 doing the most sickest DJ set I have ever been to, and then of course Mario sang every single song I wanted to, including my #1 ultimate favorite song, Matsuya Nightbug. I am so absolutely, I'm still fucking shaking from that concert. Oh my god. And before anyone was like, actually, you're a woman. How can you enjoy Touhou Project? How can you be a fan of Touhou Project? Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! Oh, I don't even have all my merch here, actually. I have 2 other Fumos. Wait, I should just get my whole entire fucking collection. Hold on! This is business now. This is business. Okay, anyways, as I was saying, I'm sorry. I really just went through my whole entire shrine right now, but shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. This is for freaking, what is this? 𝗬𝗏𝗁𝗁 and, this was a versus live with another group. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. This was from Yomiuri Land. Also another ticket from that. Shut the fuck up. Also from Yomiuri Land. And also shut the fuck up. So, this is not even my whole collection, by the way. I left a bunch behind, but I grabbed the highlights. So, Real question should have been, why are you a woman? Honestly, that should have been the realest question here. That should have been the realest question here. This is my proud Chen, by the way. I love that Chen. I think I won or bought that in Japan. Anyways, I've been to a whole bunch of Touhou events in my life. I have actually a pretty big collection that I just could not fit into all of my hands, and I'm happy I get to add all this crap back into my collection. I'm gonna go ahead and go put this away in my living room and go reorganize my freaking Touhou shrine after the stream, because I have so much crap I have to add now. Give me what? Oh no! Give me a second! And of course, the biggest one here, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up! I love my sister. It's literally she's literally me. See? Literally me. she's literally me. She's literally me. Rakosha. Rakosha. Okay, so yeah, I think I have enough credentials to be at Touhou Fest and to enjoy Touhou Fest and to also geek out about meeting Beat Mario and Maron and to see at least a part of Tokyo Active Needs like freaking live. And I bet you didn't know this, chat. You know what? I'm gonna throw you guys a fun fact because I bet a lot of you guys don't even know this. Of course, you know my Go Beat Mario. Did you know he's a VTuber? This is a VTuber model. It's based off his wife, who is extremely hot and amazing. Yeah, he does VTuber activities. A lot of people don't know that. He started doing VTuber activities in 2020 during the pandemic, and he's kind of just went with it since. And I literally stay up and watch like almost every single stream of his. Like he's so goated because like he will literally yap to like chat and play fucking like, I don't know, Touhou. What's a fucking Touhou game? I mean, he played all the Touhou games. He would just play any fucking Touhou game, like mainline game, and just yap with chat while he's like on fucking lunatic mode. I'm like, huh? How do you do that? Like, I aspire to be that sort of yapper where I can play like the hardest video game alive and just yap very casually. So yeah, today, like I said, we're gonna be yapping about Touhou Fest. We're gonna be yapping about Touhou in general. We're gonna talk about my multiple meet and greets with oh, excuse me. Multiple meet and greets with Beat Mario, Maron. My haul from the Artist Alley, which isn't that big. It's actually just this t-shirt, but I'll talk about it here in a bit. I even got a gift while I was there from Senpai Jessie. Oh, sorry. Oh my goodness. I have no idea. I got way too excited. I think that's what it was. I think I got too excited that I started choking. Anyways, yeah, that's what we're gonna be talking about today. We're gonna talk about Touhou Fest. Yeah. I'm so excited. Alright, but before we get yapping, let's go and say hello to everyone. So feel free to use the hello Nyaru to redeem. If you're on Twitch, if you're on YouTube, drop an email, say hello. Make yourself known, say hello to be the participants chat. And while you guys do that, let's go and say hello to our lurkers and bot watchers! Yay! Thank you so much, guys, for being here, no matter what you're doing, working hard, playing hard, studying hard, or watching about it at a later time. I appreciate every single one of you here, and I hope you have a lovely Tuesday! Taco Tuesday! Don't forget to eat your tacos today. Is a hot dog a taco? I don't know. I'm not gonna count it as one, though. I will just eat tacos later. I'll eat tacos later. Alright, let's start on Twitch for today. And let's say hello to Casper, Critical, Tachikoma, Tiger, Red Neon, Mr. U, Instant, Shark, Kench, Millennia. Welcome in, guys. Alright, and here on YouTube, we'll say hello to Alamau, Colin, Corvus, Jimmy, Captain, Sedata, Passery, Smartass, Cirrus, Alan, and Zero. Welcome in. Woo! Oh, I've been trying to sneeze for a while. I've been trying to sneeze for a while. That finally came out, and it felt really freaking good. Come home and I don't see them. Okay. Alrighty, so, to start off in today's yapping, what exactly is Touhou Fest? So long ago, not only was I once Chinese, but there actually used to be a previous Touhou convention here in the States. It was called TouhouCon, and it ran for a couple of years. It was fine and dandy and everything, and then it went to shit, internally and externally. Ever since then, we haven't had any sort of Touhou event here in the States. And now, as of 4 years ago, Touhou Fest is now the kind of like, I guess, go-to Touhou events like here in, I guess, like the Americas, like both like North America in general. And yeah, it's been running for about 4 years. It's held in like a little community center sort of thing. It's a nice little venue. I will say it was very cramped though. It was kind of cramped, but I mean they work with what they got, you know what I mean? So yeah, I don't know if you can see here, but this is literally like the whole entire venue. So they had everything from like, you know, registration, gaming hall and arcade, vendor booths, guest booths, artist alley, food court, and a maid cafe. I didn't know they had the maid cafe there. Torino Plaza, official Touhou Fest artists were also placed there. They had community booths, cosplay stuff, they had cosplay meetups, they had panels, they had food trucks, they had prop checks, they had pretty much everything. It was pretty much a standard convention, but mostly focused on Touhou, which, I don't know, ever since FaceCon, I have been actually enjoying a lot of these very, very micro niche, like, conventions. Like, of course, when you think VTuber Con, you're like, oh, Offkai Expo. Like, Offkai Expo's nice and everything. But I will say, there was a magic of FaceCon where it's like, you can't really replicate that anywhere else, just because of, like, it's for a very, very specific group of people that all really, really enjoy and have passion for whatever that event is focused on. And I think, I really want to see more events like, you know, FaceCon, Touhou Fest, like, pop up more. Even if it's, like, only 100, 200 to 500, even 1,000 people only show up. I think that is a lot better than going to, like, a 100,000K convention, like, I don't know, Anime Expo. Having more specific focus is good often. See, like, I really wish people were, not really people, but, like, I really wish most people did think like that, honestly. Because then you get people, because there was a couple, like, I guess, like, cosplayers who were, like, very confused by TouhouCon. I think they thought TouhouCon was just, like, a general anime convention, because I saw a lot of non-Touhou cosplayers, like, come into the convention. I only went on Saturday, by the way. It says weekend, but I only went on Saturday, actually. Yeah, I only went on Saturday, so keep that in mind. Like, so I may have a skewed view of everything. So yeah, keep that in mind. I only went on, it says weekend here, but I only went on Saturday. But yeah, I think that was like one of the things that like what I noticed like right away was there was a lot of people who were just genuinely confused by TouhouCon. And it still felt to them they probably just didn't do the research like properly. You know, they thought, oh, Touhou Fest, Touhou Convention, this must be for everyone. And then they come in and then they get confused as to why their Danganronpa cosplays are being looked at funny. Yeah, I saw like 2 Danganronpa cosplayers. They were like, huh, what the fuck is this? And then they left like before the afternoon even got there. What if you cosplayed as an anime character? I've seen that before. No, sometimes that makes sense. Sometimes that makes sense because there's specific characters that, you know, your VTuber will like, and they're like, oh, like, I'm gonna dress up as my VTuber's, like, anime husband to, like, you know, poke fun at them. How do you get confused with literally Touhou in a name? I have no idea, brother. I don't know. These were, like, 𝗙𝗏𝗺 kids. I doubt they can even read. Despite being fans of a visual novel series, I doubt they can read. Often do cosplays at anime cons. Oh yeah, the Aqua Idol girls are VTubers. Yeah, they're technically VTubers. But yeah, okay, so going back to it, that was one thing I noticed. The art Sally was really fun. I really did enjoy I actually enjoyed a lot of things about this con, more than I thought I would. Just because, like, when it comes to Touhou, I don't know, it's not that I keep it, like, very low-key, but definitely, like, as I shift gears in my life, Touhou has definitely taken a lot less priority in my life. Yeah, the 𝗙𝗏𝗺 kids are in their 20s now. That don't mean they can read, though. They're still kids in my book. Listen, I may be reaching 30 soon, but they're still kids to me. And they still can't read. Who's my favorite Touhou? I mean, I hate that this is my favorite Touhou because of how popular she is now. And how meme-ified she is, but unironically, 𝗠 is my favorite. Especially when 4 seasons came out. Like, come on, that's literally me. She's literally me. I literally did a 𝗠, a 4 seasons 𝗠 cosplay. Like, I think the month that game came out, because I was like, what? She's literally me. Like, I'm tan. I don't have to, like, fucking do anything to me. Like, but the thing is, like, I hate saying that she's my favorite, because then people are like, oh, you got into Touhou after the memes, like, came out, didn't you? Or, like, oh, you only like her because she's me. No, she's literally me. I'm also a stupid, overconfident idiot sometimes. But I'm still baby, okay? And next to know, gotta take away her hipster weave. I know, I gotta take away. She literally is a baby. Like, I don't know how to explain this. I'm sorry. Like, I even like 𝗠way before, like, freaking the 4 seasons design came out. But yeah, I feel really not confident in saying she's my favorite, because, like, I'm always scared I'm gonna get, like, because I've gotten accusations like that. Where it's like, oh, you only like her because the memes and the and funky and all the gifts and everything. I'm like, no, I just really like her because she's literally me. Like, I too am overconfident idiot who thinks they can handle the world, but then they get beat to a pulp, but they still don't give up and they still try their best to take over the world. You wouldn't fucking get it. Okay? She is literally me mentally and physically, okay? Is that so wrong? Is it wrong that I relate to her character? Is it wrong that I actually relate and like the character even though she's like mean to hell and back? Anyways, yeah, she's my favorite. Anyways, she's my favorite. Thank you for asking, by the way. Thank you. If you're so weak but overconfident, yes, that's me. That's literally my whole entire life. Anyways, back to here. I guess let me bring up the website real quick, because I think I could better, like, explain everything. touhoufest. Let's bring up the website. Here we go. Let me get the website for you guys so you guys can understand what I'm saying. What she's saying here. Turn this guy off. There we go. Here we go. Oh, okay, sorry. It's already good. Okay, so this is the touhoufest website. As you can see, they had really good art. Their guests this year, of course, were really fucking good. like Maron, iOS. This was the whole reason why I went. I'll be so fucking honest with you. I wouldn't have gone if they didn't bring them, but because they brought this super iconic fucking duo right here in June in Prime. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I had to go see them. Ryusei-san, he's from Tokyo Actors. He is the pianist. I never heard of this person before, 𝗕𝗺𝗺𝗁, until literally he went on stage for the Touhou concert on Saturday night, and he does guitar covers apparently, which is super cool. They also had two really cool sponsors, 𝗬𝗿𝗵𝗺 and 𝗚𝗺𝑐𝑎𝑟𝑖 Sweat. 𝗬𝗵𝗵𝗺 being one of the really ones that caught my attention as well, because you don't know what 𝗬𝗵𝗵𝗺 is. It's pretty much like the premier like store to go to in Japan for Touhou goods and just niche VTuber stuff and Touhou Princess Kaguya. They have some other like doujin stuff as well. They carry lots of doujin stuff, but it is like the premier store for like Touhou, like official goods and unofficial goods, and they carry like CDs, music, the games as well, like the physical releases. So yeah, it was held here at the Torrance Cultural Arts Center. It's like a small community center, and here's pictures from the previous years. Wow, as you could see, lots of fumos. There were so many fumos. I felt like everyone had a fumo. And then yeah, that's it. That's the whole website. And then here was, so again, I only went on, was it Saturday? And I think I only did 2 things while I was there, which I'm kind of sad I really didn't take opportunity to go, like, you know, look at other things. But I did 2 things. I stood in line. Where's the map? There it is. Here's the map. This was on the badge earlier. So yeah, I literally just went to this area, number 4. This is where the artists had like their booths and everything. And can I just commend 𝗵𝗺𝗺 and Maron and freaking Ryusei? The whole time they were managing their own booths and taking their own payments, and like that's pretty cool, honestly. They were hustling the whole entire day. Apparently, when I got there, 𝗵𝗺𝗺 has been like talking to fans, signing things, taking pictures since 9 in the morning. I got to the front of his line at maybe like 12:30ish, probably 12:30ish, 12:45ish. I got in line like an hour before, like at 11, yeah, at 11, and then he kept going until they just ran out of things to sell. They sold out of everything on like I think the second day or the first day, which again was really cool. So I do like the light. There's one thing that I did really like as well, was this outside main stage area. They had different little concerts. They had the cosplay. I got to watch the cosplay contest. Actually, I take it back. I did watch 2 bands perform up here, and then I watched the cosplay contest, because the cosplay contest this year was was sponsored by Hoshibako Works. I'm talking a lot of like, yeah, okay, here we go. So this is Hoshibako Works. They are a kind of like premier fashion brand in Japan. They do like lots of Lolita and like high elegance like J fashion. I'll show you a couple other examples like to let you see what I mean, but I really love, they do a lot of collaboration pieces as well with like different animes. But here is like what their regular stuff looks like. It's super cute, super high feminine, very Lolita, like Lolita fashion stuff. I love their bonnets and their headpieces. Their umbrellas are amazing. And the one thing that really stands out from this brand is they can do custom sizing for a lot of like their pieces as well. So even if like, let's say you don't fit in something, like you could just like contact them and be, is this like a 𝗕𝗺 𝗂𝗁? Wait, hold on. I've not seen this piece before. Fuck! That fucks! That's literally me! Chat, that's literally me. What the fuck? Chat, that fucks. Why don't I have this? Okay, sorry, I'm getting really preoccupied. I'm getting super duper preoccupied. Anyways, yeah, they're a J fashion brand. Anyways, that's what I'm trying to say. They're a J fashion brand, but specifically, they are best known for their Touhou project collaboration. So the winner of the cosplay contest got this whole entire set of original Hoshibako x Touhou project goods, including like the acrylic stands, the keychains, buttons, big buttons, these 2 catalog books, the folders, more acrylic stands. Like, they got this whole entire thing. And then they also did get shopping, like some shopping credit for like the store, so they could get like a discount. But this is like their whole entire collection right now. The Reimu one is so nice. They even have it in like the player 2 all blue color as well. They have petticoats and shoes as well that match with like a lot of the stuff. So I almost bought this bag, actually, the Yomu Myeon bag. But then I opened the pocket and it was, or like the pocket, because I thought, oh, like this whole thing is going to be like the pocket for it, and maybe it goes down a little bit into here and I can like have a whole bunch of space. I thought it'd be a cute little purse, like a little Touhou purse to have. Dude, all it was this little square, and I could barely fit my phone in there. I was like, fuck, I really wanted this purse. They had like 2 left there. I really wanted it. And I also really wanted the Cyrano set that they had. Like, are you serious? I would have killed for this, man. That is so freaking pretty. That's the one thing I also really like about, like, I guess like Touhou cosplays, or even just the cosplayers like this weekend in general. Thank you for the sub. Thank you. This is one thing I really like about like a lot of Touhou cosplays I saw this weekend on Hoshibako Works, is that I love it when people like do these very intricate textures on like their Touhou cosplay. A lot of people were super creative with their cosplays like this during Touhou Fest. It was such a pleasure to just people watch like all the cosplayers. I love people watching cosplayers. Oh, I really want that though. I really want it. And then look at the bow. I almost just bought the bow just to have the bow, because like look at that. Like, I could absolutely rock that. Like, it's so cute. So detailed, so intricate. Okay, anyways, I'm like gassing at Hoshibako Works like a lot, but yeah. That was like one of the main special vendors slash sponsors slash like sponsors of like the Touhou, or not the Touhou cosplay contest. So yeah, the winner got that whole entire freaking like set that you see like right here. And I think that's really freaking cool. Ah, thank you so much for the 50 coins! Thank you! Loaded fries. I want loaded fries, man. Dude, loaded fries actually sound pretty good right now. Thank you so much, Hicks on our play. Thank you. Why is Hina's bow blue? Hina's bow? Hold on, let me see. Do they have a Hina? I didn't see a Hina. Maybe I'm blind. Okay, I'm blind. I must be blind. I must be blind. Anyways, yeah, Hoshibako Works. I really like them. I've been to a couple of their stores before. I think they're pretty good. Anyways, sorry, I want to I want to yap about that. So this was their guest last year. They had Shihori, A1 Records, and Tamu Music. They also had Miko. She is the one that does she sings the Cyrano's Perfect Math class. Suzukan was here again this year actually, but she was in Artist Alley. But Suzukan has worked with 𝗵𝗺 Shida Bancho and Reitai Sai itself. If you don't know what Reitai Sai is, it's pretty much like the like, think Comic Kit, but just Touhou. So think of Comic Kit, okay? And you know how Comic Kit has the Touhou section? Now think of Comic Kit, but it's just only Touhou. That's pretty much like what Reitai Sai is. And usually Zun will premiere like his games there. Anyways, yeah, okay. I hope everyone is now informed on what Touhou Fest is. It was a pretty cool con. Took place in Torrance. I could see 𝗵𝗺 and everything. And now I'm gonna go ahead and yap about my time there. Wow. Because I literally got there pretty early. But the first thing, like I said, I went to do was to get in line for Beat Mario, because the Beat Mario merch line, like, almost left the property, if I remember correctly. Not really the property, but like, hold on, where's the freaking bat? Okay, so you see right here, like right here was the merch table for them. It went like almost to like right here. And it took me about like an hour to like get to the front where it was. So I was really anxious. There was a lot of things I really wanted from the merch that they had, because this was his full merch thing. But I only got a little bit because a lot of it sold out, which again I'm really sad about. Okay, so here's the merch. Ah, where's my capture? There it is. Okay, so this was the merch that he had. Tab. So he had this really big 𝗟𝘆ście standee, and like I was like maybe I don't know. What I really wanted was this all over print Help Me Eden t-shirt, but the moment I got in line, they sold out of them. So I was like, I guess I'm gonna kill myself. But I will say, I did buy the last two, the Beat Mario VTuber standees. I really wanted these, like, out of anything here. Like, if I wasn't gonna get this, I was at least gonna get this, and I bought the last two, and it was super good. So next up, if I didn't get this t-shirt, I was gonna get this t-shirt, the Beat Mario t-shirt. Sold out of it. Halfway through me being in line, they sold out of it. And I was gonna get this one next. Sold out of it before I even, right before I got up there. I already have most of the ID cards. I really am still looking for the Cyrano one, but they didn't have the Cyrano one. So they sold out of the Cyrano one. I was kind of sad about that. I did get this one though. Hold on, let me see. I did get this one, which is a new one. This one just came out recently. I'm super glad I got it. He signed all my crap, by the way. Like, I just told him, like, you signed everything. He's like, sure. So this is the Internet Survivor Hatsune Miku and Kasune Teto version of the regular Internet Survivors. Oh no, kind of fell apart. Give me a sec. Okay, these are flimsy. Let me fix it. There we go. Is it really broken? It's fine. I don't really use these, but yeah, this is what the inside looks like. It's super cute. I really wanted to get this. I was like, okay, if I don't get that, I'm gonna get like something else. But I will be honest with you, they did sell out of pretty much like everything on here. Like, technically I already have these three. I have that one. I wanted to get the Gensokyo Holoism CD, but so they told me to wait. I don't know why. I should have gotten it anyways. I do have Internet Survivor already. I do have the regular Tatsuki the Aaron. I just didn't have the rhythm game one or the super strong Last Brutal Sisters, or I think these three. I also don't have these three. I don't remember. Either way, I should have taken advantage. I was like, I felt kind of bad because they were selling out pretty fast. So I just wanted to get at least something and not everything, because I felt, again, I wanted to leave some for other fans, you know what I mean? Because I thought about it like this, like, I would be totally sad if I didn't even get anything at all. So yeah. One cool thing that they did have at his booth too was the Internet Survivor game, actually. So it's literally just one CD, but he signed it as well. And if you don't know what it is, it's pretty much a kind of like vampire. Oh, it's like a vampire what's that game with the vampires and you have to like go around like a little like circle and then you like do upgrades like as you level up or something. What was it? Like Vampire Survivor, right? Yeah, Vampire Survivor. Okay, no, I was right. So yeah, it's pretty much a Vampire Survivor, but in the theme of Internet Survivors. So it's released on April Fool's, like earlier this year. I didn't know they released this physically. I thought it was originally just a download, but no, it was a physical CD. So I got the physical CD of it, and I think it's like really cute. I The only thing is I don't have a CD driver to technically play this. I lost my original CD driver. I got gifted by a chooser in my in my freaking move. So I have to go find another one or just order one on Amazon so I can actually play this. I would like to play this as like as a stream game. I think I do have it on Steam too, so maybe I'll just buy the Steam version as well. I don't mind double supporting. And then with that as well, they also gave me this cute little print, and I think I'm gonna frame these prints, if anything, because like they're really nice prints and they got signed, and I feel really bad. I don't know where to place them in my house, so that's the only thing. But I did get the CD. And then the last two things I got were, of course, the stand. I got both the last ones. I thought they only had two, like, just for display. But then 𝗦𝘁𝗁, I went up to 𝗦𝘁𝗁, which was like dealing with like the sales, and she's like, "Oh, you bought the last two." I'm like, "What? Hontoni?" And then, oh, chat. Actually, I have a really fucking cute moment I want to tell you about. Hold on. Pause. Cute, really wholesome cute moment alert. So I'm in line. I go up to like, you know, start telling them, "Oh, can I have this?" And I start speaking in Japanese to 𝗦𝘁𝗁, who's of course his wife, that's dealing with like the payments and like giving out the merch and everything, while, you know, 𝗕𝗏 signs and, you know, takes pictures and everything. And I guess 𝗕𝗏 brought his son with him. Like 𝗕𝗏 Jr. I don't know how much lore you guys know about like fucking 𝗕𝗏, but him and his wife do have a son, and he's like the cutest little thing ever. He even put him in like the same matching like Hawaiian shirt that he was wearing, and I thought that was so fucking cute and wholesome. Like, oh my god. Anyways, as I'm talking to 𝗦𝘁𝗁 and 𝗕𝗏, like telling them, "Oh, thank you," like they were telling me, "Oh, thank you for buying the last two Sandies," their son comes up and like just goes like this. I'm like, nande? And I go down on my knees or squat down, and I go up to like his eye level, and then he's like, hajimemashite, and I'm like, kawaii, and I'm like, hajimemashite, ono namae wa, and then I'm just like, yeah, tell your name, and he told me his name, and I was like, hontoni kawaii. Kawaii. I gave him like a headband and everything, and then like I guess he was like surprised that, like, you know, I guess female Touhou fan was speaking Japanese and everything. So he was a brave kid. He literally just was like, hajimemashite. I thought it was just the cutest thing ever. And I was like, I'm not gonna get baby fever from this. I do not want to get baby fever from fucking 𝗕𝗏's kid, but I think he kind of gave me just a little bit. I just thought it was so cute. Okay, anyways, yeah, that was the cute side story there. Gave me a little bit of baby fever, just a little bit. I'm over it now, but still, in the moment I was like, kawaii. I hope he went to Disney. Honestly, I hope 𝗕𝗏 and 𝗦𝘁𝗁 took him to Disney. He deserves a Disney day. Okay, anyways, yeah. So I go up there and I buy my merch and everything. They did have a little bit of a weird system for credit card payments. I wish I brought cash, honestly. Definitely cash was king at this convention. I'm so used to like more conventions being more credit card friendly recently. But this was definitely like a little reminder, like, oh yeah, cash is still king at like small niche events like this, aren't they? So it made sense. So if you do come to Touhou Fest, just bring a bunch of cash. Like, don't bother with credit cards. Just bring a fuck ton of cash. My mistake for just assuming like that. But my credit card payment went through, and then I come over. Because he wanted to sign everything, 𝗕𝗏, and I was like, honto. And I was like, here you go, sign everything, please, thank you. And he signs everything. I thought he wasn't gonna sign, he was only gonna sign one of these. And I was gonna tell him, I'll only sign one because I want to use one for like, 𝗠𝘁𝗂𝘁𝘀, But then he ended up signing both of them. And I was like, you know what? If the marker comes off because I dump it in like a thing of like alcohol at Yard House, let come what be, okay? Let come what be. Let come what be. So yeah, this is technically right here is my Beat Mario haul right here. So right at the end of meeting Beat Mario, I did tell him like, oh, you know, I'm a big fan and everything, and like I've been listening to your music for like a very long time. Like I tried telling him I was like a VTuber, but I think it kind of got lost in translation, or he was like a little too like busy like signing things. So I told him like, oh, I'm a VTuber. I sing your songs during my karaoke's. And he's like, oh, thank you. I think it got lost in translation though, so I don't know. But here's my picture with him. Yeah! Here's my picture with him. It's originally a selfie of me, but then I censored myself out because you can kind of tell behind like the VTuber model that like there's a huge blob to censor right there. Yeah, that's actually me. So yeah, I was like, oh no, I have to get one with him just like standing to the side like by himself so I can like self-insert like my VTuber model instead. So I just literally covered myself up. I covered myself up and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna use that. And that's the picture that you guys saw on Twitter. And I do have a couple other pictures, by the way. I do have a couple other pictures that I can show you guys of. Oh no, wait, no, I can't show those. I didn't censor those properly. Fuck! I didn't censor those properly, so I can't show you. But I did also take a picture with 𝗕𝗍 and Maron as well. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Okay, so I made my purchase, I did my yapping, I took my pictures and everything, and then right afterwards, I literally just go to my car. Cause like I was shaking. I was literally like, I can't believe I just made it. Like, my hands were literally like this. So I had to go take a break. I went to my car. I just sat there in the air conditioning for a little bit. I was like, ah! Just like, I can't believe I met him, you know? The person is, the person's songs that I have sung the most, the one that, like, really, I guess, like, inspired me to, like, you know, keep going and, like, not really keep going, but, like, you know, the person that really inspired me to, like, love Touhou the most. It was so cool. That's not even the end of it. So yeah, I go to my car, I take a break, because I'm just like, ah! And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna work out the courage, because right as I left, Maron from 𝗬𝘆ście opened up his booth. Now, if you don't know who 𝗬𝘆ście is, they pretty much do, you know what, I'll just show you. You definitely know 𝗬𝘆ście. You cannot say you don't know 𝗬𝘆ście. Because it would be an actual crime if you don't know 𝗬𝘆ście. My absolute favorite song. This is my absolute favorite song from them. Ah, and he did this one. He did this one during the DJ set. Ah! And if you don't know them for this one, then you know them for Sino's Perfect Math Class. Like, you have to know them for that one at least. Air Survivors was a Beat Mario and 𝗬𝘆ście collab as well, so fun fact on that. If you don't know that one, which I'll be surprised, you should at least know this one. God, what else should you know from 𝗬𝘆ście? Shit, you should know this. This was a popular even if you're a basic bitch like TikToker, you should know this one. Yeah, you should know that one as well. How I know you're like an absolute like OG when it comes to freaking 𝗬𝘆ście is if you know this one particular 𝗬𝘆ście song. Which, hold on, I'm gonna be a little bit embarrassed because I don't remember the name of it right now. But this one. Yes, Make Us Your Brides, this one. He didn't play this one during the DJ concert, I wanted to hear this one so bad. Ah! Anyways, yeah. You may also know 𝗬𝘆ście because he worked on a bunch of Hololive songs. He worked on 𝗬𝘆ście. This is an 𝗬𝘆ście song.
Oh, I know this smell. It belongs to my darling.
Yes, he did work on that one. He also worked on, I believe, one of the big medleys for I also think he worked on this one, Horny Money World. I know he did Hoshimari's original song, first original song. Like 𝗬𝘆ście Maron in general is fucking just iconic. You have heard his songs no matter if you're into Touhou, if you're not into Touhou, if you're only into VTubers, like you heard 𝗬𝘆ście Maron somewhere. He's quite literally GOAT. Anyways, he sold out of a lot of his stuff, unfortunately, by the time I went back. So I only grabbed the 3 Cyrano CDs that I really wanted. So I got his original one that has Cyrano's Perfect Math Class on it, and Perfect Freeze. I like Perfect Freeze and Freeze on me as well. So yeah, I got this one. I got the anniversary Cyrano's Perfect Math Class one, and then I don't think I have this one, but this one has a bunch of remixes from different doujin groups. So they have, of course, 𝗠liche. It's all Cyrano's Perfect Math Class, by the way. They're all just remixes of Cyrano's Perfect Math Class. But they have Astronomical Records, they had Sound Hollet, they have Buto Otome on here, 𝗬𝗨𝗂, as well as 𝗬𝗨𝘆ście, Tokyo Active Needs, 𝗠liche, yeah. So a lot of remixes. This is just a remix album. This is like the anniversary album. This is the original for Cyrano's Perfect Math Class. So I am very happy with this because this is exactly what I really wanted. All the other CDs would have been bonus. I really wanted the one that has Cyrano's not Cyrano's Perfect Math Class. Marissa Stol's The Precious Things. That's the one I'm still looking for. But I'm very satisfied with these. And I also really want to talk about the CD quality of these because these are like blocks. Wait, are these not CDs? Oh no, they're CDs. So yeah, they're like acrylic. It's super cool. Did I put this right? I did not put this right. So freaking cool. I put it back in. So, with my Cyrano, so I do have a little Cyrano Ida bag. It's like a little mini, it's just for my plush. But I did put this in, like, the back of her, just, like, kind of, like, flex like this. Also because she's missing half her wing. I don't know what happens to the other half, but it's missing. So, you know, she's been in my collection for, like, a very long time, so damage was bound to happen. But I keep it like this in, like, my little bag, and then, I put, like, a couple other, like, Cyrano things in there, but it's super cool. I like it. So yeah, that's all my 𝗬𝘆ście, and then this is all my Tokyo Active Needs that 𝗬𝘆ście he signed this one. I really wanted to sign this one, but he signed this one. So this is Super Gaming Needs, which is a like, I guess like video game style, like 16-bit, 24-bit, 32 or 16-bit, 32-bit, 8-bit like remix album that he does of different like classic Touhou songs, and he actually performed a bunch of both of these albums at the concert as well, which was so freaking cool. I was not expecting him to perform any of the Super Gaming Needs like at the concert, but he did, and it was so, oh my god, it was so good. And then it turned into hell. I will talk about the concert here in a bit, but let's just say I screamed bloody murder at one point because of a little surprise that they had during his set that I was not fucking mentally or physically or spiritually like prepared for. I fucking screamed bloody murder. Okay, moving on. So, I did see a chooser while I was there, and it is actually Senpai Jessie. We don't know who Senpai Jessie is. She is a local LA artist that does a couple of art styles. She will actually be at Off-Kite Expo to have like a one-day booth in the Off-Kite Expo Artist Alley, and she is going to have a bunch of Nyaru stuff at Off-Kite Expo. But she made me a cute little print because I went up to her booth. I was like, "Hi," and she's like, "Oh my god, you're here!" So she made me this as like a nice to see you little present, and I really appreciate all the art that she does. I have a previous print that she gave me during Anime Los Angeles, and it's still in my fridge. So I'm gonna put this next to that print, I think. Alrighty, so thank you again. Thank you to Senpai Jessie for the amazing gift. I love her little Nyaru doodles. I love it whenever I go to a convention like in California and then she's randomly there and I'm like, oh my god, and then she makes me cute little presents like that and then I get to be like, oh my god, I feel so loved. I feel so loved. Alright, so the last thing that I got was in the Artist Alley. So yeah, this is the last thing I got from the Artist Alley, and I got this right on time because these sold out the moment I walked away. I bought the third to last one of these, and this is a t-shirt. I really could not say no to it. I do love 𝗠liche, and I love this artist. So the artist, I mentioned her earlier. Her name is 𝗬𝗬 and you may recognize her art style because she has worked with, you know, mostly 𝗕𝗿𝗆𝗁. She mostly works with 𝗕𝗿𝗆, but she also works with 𝗕𝗿𝗆, and she also worked with the official Rentai, you know, event, Touhou event as well. But just in case you want a little more example of her art, here we go. This is her page. No, this is the actual t-shirt. This is the t-shirt that I got. Yeah, this one. This exact one. Here's more art. She had these pill cases, but they ran out. I really wanted this pill case so I could have a new pill case for my medication. She had these totes as well, but again, they sold out. A lot of people sold out of their crap like this past weekend. It was so cool. But yeah, I really love like her art style. I would love to get like a Nyaru print by her, or like get some Nyaru art like done by her, because I just love the way she does her eyes and the hair. Such a good art. She even drew me Mario. Like, look at that big Mario. Isn't he so cute? Isn't he so freaking cute? She also had the 𝗕𝗕_ski's prints as well, but they were going for like $300, $400. I was like, I can't justify that right now. I feel bad. This Suika's really cute. Oh, she had this heart one. I would have went for it. That heart one's really cute. But yeah, this is the artist in case you guys want to go look at her later. But yeah, I basically got this one, but as a t-shirt. So yeah, this is a 2XL t-shirt. I won't lie, I do have to be a little bit honest. The t-shirt itself is a little bit of a weird texture. So I don't know if I'm actually going to wear it or not. I mean, I think I am going to wear it. Like, I don't see the reason why not to, but it's an interesting texture that I have never felt before. I should put it on right now, actually. But I like it. There's nothing else on the back, by the way. It's just like the little polka dots on the bottom. Oh no! Yeah, wait. My print, it went flying. I did want her to sign it, but right as I went up to like, you know, say hi to her and like, you know, talk to her or whatever, she wanted to go look around like the convention, so I really didn't want to take up too much of her time. So I just bought this and then like I just walked away because I felt really bad like taking up time, because I could tell she wanted to go walk around and take a break and everything. So I just bought that and I kind of went along my way. I feel really bad, but again, like I really want to respect the artist's time, because you know, they probably had not taken a break since like 9, because I think it was around like 1, 2 o'clock when I went to go get this t-shirt. And then And yeah, they went to go take a break. So and again, they've been there since like 9 a.m. So they deserve a break. You know what I mean? So yeah. That's pretty much everything I bought though at Touhou Fest. That is everything. This is everything. This is it. This is the haul. So now I want to talk about the concert, cause oh my god, the concert chat. Chat, the concert! My god! The concert was so good. Okay, we'll put it like that. Yeah, like that. The concert was so freaking good, chat. It was so good. Okay. Take a sip and we'll start talking about the concert. So the concert lineup was kind of, I'm gonna be real with you, it was the most confusing thing I think I've ever been to. But I didn't care as long as I got in, and somehow I got in. So originally they said, I think it was like at 5 o'clock you can start lining up. I was like, oh, okay. People technically have been lining up behind, like, where you're supposed to line up, I think a couple of hours before. And I was like, huh? So I was, like, really nervous. I was like, oh, man, 500 people can fit in there. It looks like we'll be fine. It looks like I'll be fine. I'll be able to, like, get in and everything. And then one of the staff members comes up to, like, right exactly where me and my group are at. And then they're like, oh, we might have to cut it off here because it can only fit 500 people. And me and my group, we look at each other, and the people around us also look at each other, and they're like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? There's, like, maybe only 200 people, like, in front of us. So we were, like, really, really confused. And then they're supposed to be giving out tickets. I did end up getting the ticket to get in there and to get seated and everything. So either way, like, as much as confusing as the line situation was, like, I'm just glad I was able to get in. So we get in, we sit down, and then we wait for a little bit, and then the concert finally starts. And it starts off with 𝗕𝗍 from Tokyo Active Needs. So he did a regular, like, piano acoustics, like, set first, and that was super fun. Like, it was just non-stop Touhou music and everything like that. He even had the rest of, like, Tokyo Active Needs band, like, playing in, like, a little video behind him as he did, like, live piano. And I was kind of nervous. I was like, oh, I'm not really, like, a piano person. You know what I mean? I'm not really a piano person, but I really enjoyed, like, how passionate he was about, like, his performance and everything. And then he bust out the fucking Famicom and Nintendo 64, and he was like, I'm gonna be doing stuff from Super Gaming Needs using 64-bit, 4-bit, or 8-bit, 32-bit, whatever fucking bits. I don't even remember. I'm sorry. And then it was just non-stop, like, banger after banger after banger. He pretty much did all of Scarlet Devil songs. Like, in game order, mind you. That was so fucking sick, mind you. In freaking game order. And then all of a sudden, actually, let's see if there's video of it. All of a fucking sudden, media. Someone had to have recorded it. Someone had to have. If someone did not capture this moment, actually, no, here's a picture of it. Suddenly, he did say he was going to be playing some Toby Fox music, and I was like, okay, I don't mind. Maybe it'll just be like a little nod. Maybe it's going to be like some collaboration stuff that he did before with them. And then next thing you know, I hear da-da-da-da, and I scream my head off in bloody fucking murder, because I was like, what the fuck is this? What the hell? What do you mean that fucking little skeleton guy is there? What the fuck? Why is that Donatello Touhou card? I was distraught. I was in shambles. How can you do this to me? How could I be trolled like this? There is a a VOD, by the way, somewhere. I think it's on their Twitch. Hold on, let's see if we can find it. Maybe you could hear me screaming bloody murder. touhoufest. Wow. Videos. Oh, I guess it's not here. I guess they don't have a VOD anymore. I guess the VOD got taken down. Did it really get taken down? Oh, I guess it got taken down. Ah, no! Yabai! Yabai! I guess it got taken down. Oh well. Either way, I was distraught. I was angry. I literally wanted to leave. I don't like. I'm distraught. Okay. Of course, I'm just joking at the end of the day. I hope you guys know that, but I was distraught. Somewhere out there is a VOD of me screaming bloody fucking murder. You could probably hear it, because I literally was just like, what the fuck is that thing? La cosa! What is it doing here? Why did we get an Undertale hijack? Still though, it was freaking good. I actually do like a lot of the Undertale music, I won't lie. I enjoy it like every now and then. But oh my god, that was such a fucking treat. And you can tell there were other people being like, what the fuck? What do you mean? It was just so fun. Oh! One thing I didn't mention is that they did have a special video play at the beginning of the concert, talking more about what do you call it? The new remake, or not really remake, but the updated version of Scarlet Devil Mansion, which is pretty cool. They're gonna be releasing on Steam in, like, I think they said Zin said 11 different languages, if I remember correctly, which is, again, really cool. Never thought in this day and age we get not only a updated version of Scarlet Devil Mansion that's playable on all systems, but also it being like 11 fucking languages under the new Team Shanghai Alice Reprise project. And he did kind of hint that this is the first project under, or this is like the first like, I guess, like, game under this project. So it kind of made me think, oh man, are they gonna make like more? Like, it'd be really, really cool if he made even more like Shanghai or more Touhou remakes. I don't want to call them remakes. I keep saying remakes, but like, they're not remakes. They're just, like, I guess, updated versions. Were there cosplayers that caught your attention? There was one Marisa cosplayer that I really liked. Like, she was super, like, detailed, intricate, had like so many little ruffle textures on her, but I don't see her here at all. This is the Hoshibako Works booth. Look, there's the Player 2 Reimu. Like, I really wanted this one so bad. I wanted that one really, really bad. They also had the little Fumo. They had these little guys, the little blow-ups. There's some boosts here as well. I love this shirt. It's my MRI and I want to bring a metal object into it. Oh, that's so good. We're talking about the concert. Now I'm getting so distracted with, like, the photos and everything. Let's see. I think one of the oh, here's what the ticket looked like, by the way. This is what the ticket looked like. I guess to tangent just a little bit, the one thing I didn't really find comfortable about this convention was that there was a camera around every fucking corner. And you know, as like a VTuber, I'm very wary of cameras, but it's like when everyone is trying to record every single person's reaction to everything, like, I felt like I couldn't really be out in public too much, because you don't know who's gonna fucking schizo out if they catch you or see you, like, online. Your photo posted, like, online without you knowing. So it's like, dang. And if I had one, that was like my only little gripe about the convention, was the fact I couldn't go anywhere and there not be a fucking camera somewhere. And I get it. Like, the con wants to get pictures. Everyone wants to get pictures and videos of, like, everything, because, you know, someone's doing, like, a funny meme, or maybe there's, like, something really, really cool happening. But I don't. Oh, here's the game, by the way. Internet Survivors. But, like, that was like, that's like one of the things like I really like if I'm comfortable at a convention, it's because I'm able to like, you know, hide my face or be able to be out of the way of cameras. But it's just like, again, every fucking corner I went to, there was a camera, like somewhere, someone recording something, and I just felt like I couldn't comfortably walk around without having to worry about like being caught on camera. You know what I mean? Sorry, super big fucking tangent, but that was like one of the things that like that kept like going on in my mind, and it's not really no one's fault but like myself, because that's just very something particular to me, and no one else really fucking cares about that, except for me. Again, that's just like one of the few things like I get it, like this looks fun, but it's like I don't want to be a part of the lying video, if I had to be honest. Don't worry, I think people just need to remember what the concept of manners are. I think that's it. I mean, here's the thing though, people are excited, and most of the time it's the convention that wants to like capture this. And when you buy a badge to a convention, you kind of do sign up knowing that they're going to take pictures and video of you. Like, that's inevitable. But most conventions I go to, I feel like there is at least some spaces, some areas I could go to where it's like I don't have to worry about that. But again, it was around every corner I kind of had to worry about that. So it was just like, I kind of had to suck it up and take the L, because it's not like I could be like, oh, I'm uncomfortable, I want the convention to change about this. It's like, I literally signed up for that. I signed up to be in an area where they're going to be taking pictures and photos. I can't be crying about it, you know what I mean? I can't be crying, going wah wah, and like, you know, being a stinky poo poo head about it, but, you know, that's just how the cookie crumbles, you know what I mean? So it's not really like criticism on their part, it's just more like, man, I kind of wish it was not like that, but I also can't like, you know, be too mad about it, because that's like their thing. Like, I'm in their space. It's not my space, it's their space. You know what I mean? Okay, anyways, back to the concert. I keep getting distracted. Oh, shit. Back to the concert. Back to the concert, chat. Talking about the concert now. Anyways, second person up was the person you actually just saw, like in the picture, like a couple of seconds ago. Was your boy Matoy. I have never heard of this person before. Like, not in like a rude way. I'm sorry. That probably sounds really fucking rude. But like, genuinely, I did not know about this person until the moment they stepped on stage. But I looked into them afterwards, and they do, well, of course, like during the performance, I saw that they did guitar, like electric guitar covers of Touhou music, and I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. That's cool and everything. His set was pretty good. I liked his choices in Touhou songs that he covered and everything. And then I looked into him afterwards, and I was like, oh, he does actually more than just Touhou. But he's known for like the Touhou stuff. So yeah, his set was pretty okay. Again, I'm really new to him, so I don't really have much to say. I wasn't really there for them, but they were a nice treat to have anyways, and I'm very happy I got to be there for their set. And then the third technically act to come out was Beat Mario and Maron. So that's where you see, of course, Chuuu and Chuuu. So Maron comes out first, and he does a little DJ set, because that's usually what he does for like most events that he performs at, is a DJ set. And he literally starts off with Marissa Stole the Precious Thing, and I don't know, that whole entire set was just a fucking fever dream to me. Like, there was no way I was hearing Marissa Stole the Precious Thing, Seren's Perfect Math Class, freaking, oh my god, what other songs did he do? Did he put out his full set? Did he pull out his full set? I want to see. Oh no, he didn't put out a full set. Man. Oh, he worked on the new Yun Yun song? I didn't know that. Okay, no, he didn't put out a full fucking set. He did not put out his full set. I could try my best to remember which ones he played, but I know he did let's see. But he did Serious Perfect Math class. He did Mercy Stole the Precious Thing. He did some of his less popular works as well. Fuck. I'm sorry, like I said, that whole entire freaking set was nothing but a fever dream to me. It was nothing but a fever dream that I was just on top of the fucking world for. Oh, he did the anniversary version of Serious Perfect Math class as well. He did Get So Cute, Get a Patrol 24 hours. He did Overdrive. He also did, which one? Did he do Mikonya? I think he did. I don't remember. Either way, his set was really fucking good, chat. Like, that set was so freaking good. It was a fucking fever dream. I just remember it being the just back to back to back to back hit, and I felt like I was in a trance, and I just kept dancing, and I kept shouting and just like enjoying. I've never been in a trance like that, if I had to be honest. Never in my whole entire life did I just like enjoy a concert so much to the point I don't even remember what the fuck happened, but I just remember being in pure joy the whole time. I don't know, does that make sense? Does any of that make sense? I feel like I'm crazy. Yes, it does. Okay, thank God it does. Thank fucking God. Also, hello, Miko-tan. How are you? I don't know. I was just in pure, absolute happy, blissful happiness that it's like, yeah, he played a lot of good songs. I don't remember what songs they were, but I remember being 100% the happiest woman alive at that point, and that's all. Yeah, like literally soul left the body and I just ascended into pure bliss and happiness. I was kind of hoping he would do... oh, you know what he did? He did some of Beat Mario songs as well. And he played, Anka, Anka, gets yoy, Anka, 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 gets Anka, 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 gets yoy, Anka. Da 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 da, the Hoshomarin song. I keep forgetting. It's on the Gensokyo Holism album with Hoshomarin. He played a couple of those songs as well, and I was like, holy shit, no fucking way he played, no fucking way he played a song from, the Touhou Live, like, collaboration album. That was a big surprise. I will say, though, he missed a couple of my favorites. I did want Heartful Necromancer, I did want Neko Miko Reimu, I did want Clubby Boogie Break in Break All. What else? Other songs that I really wanted him to play? Hina's Retaliation, Misfortune, I did want that one, and Miracle, Hina Sickle as well. He didn't play those, so I mean, it was a really good set. I ascended, but there were a couple of ones that were missing from like the set that I really wanted to hear. But then chat, oh my, but then chat, Beat Mario came out. Oh my god, chat, oh my god. But Beat Mario came out. Honestly, let me see if I can just find fucking video at this point. We need to find freaking video of the concert because again, I was just in pure bliss the whole time. What song did he even start off with? I remember the collaboration song where it was like they were doing the Serious Perfect Math class with 𝗬𝘗𝘁. And then he did Internet Survivor, of course he did Help Me Aaron, but I absolutely 100% lost my shit when he played Matsuyori Nightbug, because that is my absolute #1 favorite like Beat Mario song of all time, and that one was released for what's it called, Damaku Kagura, which is the Touhou rhythm game that you can play on Steam, by the way. You should play Touhou Danmaku Kakura right now, this second, right now. You should go download it and play all the good songs. Oh, chat. Oh, Respect Fujin, that was the song that you started off with. And I'm kind of sad, no one knew, like, I guess, like, not a lot of people knew the song. Because there was definitely parts where it was like, he was trying to get the crowd to, like, you know, chant along to. And I knew which moments, like, he exactly wanted to, like, you know, people to chant out to. And I did it, but I didn't hear anyone else do it. I was kind of mad. I was kind of mad. Okay, but it was Respect Fujin. And then he did Matsuyoi Nightbug, and it was like Internet Survivors, and then it was Sino's Perfect Math Academy, and then it was Help Me Eden at the end. But literally, the moment he said, "Do you like Danmaku Kagura?" That's when I knew. That's when I knew. I was like, no fucking way is he actually, because I literally turned to the person next to me, because I was with like a group of friends. I went to touhoufest with a group of friends, and we all sat down in like the same, like, you know, like we sat in the same section, and I was literally like, yo, I hope, like, at the end of Respect Fujin, I was like, I hope he played Matsuyoi Nightbug. And then, not even 5 seconds later, he's like, "Do you like Danmaku Kagura?" And I'm like, no fucking way. No fucking way. And then he's like, "Do you like Nightbug?" And I'm like, no fucking way. Actually, I screamed out loud. And I was like, no fucking way. Is he actually gonna do it? No way. And then, of course, he gets, some cosplayers go up to him and they're like, "Yeah!" and everything, and then he starts a song, and I'm like, I just lose my absolute shit when Matsuyoi Nightbug started playing. I'm so happy. I really didn't think he was gonna play. I thought he was gonna do like something else, like Super Last Brutal, Sisters Flandre Scarlet, or maybe he's gonna do like the Usate, like Usate 20XX, or Cho Nights or something like that. But no, you did Matsuyoi Nightbug, and I ascended. I think that was the point. I ascended, and everything else was just pure, absolute happiness. Again, I don't want to say that this was the best concert of my life. I feel like I should be reserved for something super important. But this was... It was the best thing ever. That's when my whole entire year was made, I think, with Matsuyoi, and I got to see B Mario sing Matsuyoi Nightbug. Top 5, at least top 3, maybe top 2. Because right now, my favorite concert of all time was My Chemical Romance in Tampa, Florida during their tour finale last year. I ain't gonna see them again twice this year, so I don't know if that's also if it's gonna keep it up there. But I'd say maybe like top 2. Top 2. My Chem is still number 1, I'm sorry. But this live was definitely number 2. It has to at least be number 2. But it's a high contender as well. It's kind of making me reconsider my FCR placement. Anyways, so concert pretty much ended. It was pretty good. If you caught it on Twitch when they released it, like, cool if you did. They did do a live stream of most of like the performances and panels and other stuff like that. And then afterwards, they were gonna do a meet and greet, but like unfortunately the B Mario, Maron, and 𝗕𝗄𝗄, they were kind of tired at that point. It's like I don't fucking blame them. Originally they were gonna do like autographs, you know, sign stuff and do like more sales or whatever. But since, you know, it's been a long day for them. They've been out there since like 9 in the fucking morning, like hustling, making sales, signing autographs, like taking pictures and everything. So of course, if they're tired and they really want to go to bed. So what they had us do was like, okay, if you want to meet 𝗏𝗏𝗏, you can go in this line. If you want to go do a high touch like goodbye session with like B Mario, Maron, and 𝗕𝗄𝗄, you can go in this line. So a lot of people went to go buy stuff for 𝗏𝗏𝗏, but then I went straight in and was just like, we did high touch and everything. So it's just a little high touch like goodbye session with like the Japanese guests and everything. And it was still really nice, and honestly, I prefer it to be like that, especially at the end of the night for like a lot, because I work a lot with like Japanese talents, especially like music talents. I really prefer like their night to be ended off in that sort of way versus like them like thugging it out. Welcome in, big guy. How are you? Welcome. You were kind of late, but it's okay. It's okay. I'll do a little recap. So yeah, that's pretty much how I ended my night, though. I literally just like. Oh, while we were waiting in line. Wait, I have a funny memory. While we were waiting in line, thankfully I was like, you know, kind of entertained with my phone. But we were lining up in this area. Hold on. Let me show you. We lined up in this area. There we go. Oh. So post-concert, so the concert was technically in this building, right here, which is called the, what was it called? There was an actual name for like the freaking, the theater, the theater that they had here. So everyone would exit and then they would start lining up here because the meet and greet was going to be right here. So we all started lining up, it snaked like this and it went like around like that, all the way out till pretty much the exit like right here. I was placed a little bit right here, okay? So right here they had a big, what do you call it? Like a big projector up because they were there was a lot of overflow from the concert, so a lot of people like stuck around and watched the concert here. And then right as we were getting in line, I guess like the tech people, they're like, hey guys, do you want to be entertained? I'm like, yeah, we want entertainment. So they put on literally one of my favorite, like, I don't know, this con was just nothing but favorites for me. They put on literally my absolute favorite MMD animation of like these Touhou, like there's like these Touhou MMDs, but they pretty much reanimate these MMDs from freaking Tom and Jerry episodes. I'll show you an example. This is the exact one that they played. Oh, my thing is muted. I love this one so much. Oh, I love this. This is my favorite one. So we literally just watched like MMD reanimation of Touhou, of like Tom and Jerry episodes, but as Touhou characters. It was so freaking like keto, man. It was so keto. But yeah, I just love these animations so much. You should watch these, Chad. These are so freaking good. Okay. So yeah, while we were waiting in line for the meet and greets to start, that's what we watched the whole time. And then they busted out like some karaoke as well. And oh, I guess a little tidbit about this convention that I noticed as well. There was actually quite a handful of like VTuber merch. I was quite surprised when I went through Artist Alley and like some of the other vendors. There was a couple of vendors that actually just came from FaceCon the week before, so they just ended up selling a lot of their leftover stock at Touhoufest, and I was like, whoa! I saw your thing at Touhou, or not Touhou, at FaceCon last week. There was, I think it was Melon Fox. They were selling, some of the leftover FaceCon acrylics that they had there as well. And I don't know, I was quite surprised to see the amount of just Touhou stuff there. So yeah, if you think it's just Touhou stuff, the artists actually had a bunch of Umo stuff as well, like Uma Musume. What's the other like stuff? Of course, there's a lot of Touhou. Like, if you want a specific just Touhou Artist Alley gallery, like this was definitely the place to be. I have never seen so much Touhou stuff in an Artist Alley before, and I thought it was like really cool. But again, if you're the type that's just like, oh, I don't want to see just Touhou stuff, there was actually a little bit of something for everyone. And I really appreciate that for like niche conventions like this, for still allowing artists to kind of display whatever they want. Like, I know at FaceCon, I think it was I think it was like a 75-25 rule. Like, it had to be majority Face Connect stuff, but 25% of your stuff could have been like indies or something like that. So there was a lot of Uma Bros in attendance from the post I saw coming out over the weekend. Really? You think so? I guess like the adjacentness is there when it comes to like Touhou Project and Uma Musume. I feel like a lot of Uma Musume fans just happen to be Touhou Project fans, and then Touhou fans happen to be a lot of Uma Musume fans as well. Both of them kind of did start out as like a very niche like genre of video game and culture in Japan, and it kind of like just exploded into a huge thing. So it's like very similar concepts. So I could see the adjacentness of like fans, both Uma Musume and Touhou fans being a fan of like each other's like franchises. But yeah, after the meet and greet though, like I guess the high touch meet and greet, I went home. I went to bed. Man, I'll be real with you. I was dancing throughout that whole concert, so much to the point that I was just like, the moment I got home, I didn't even change out of my clothes, chat. I just went straight to bed. And then I woke up the next day, like, at around 11, 12, I think? I don't even remember. I just remember being so dead tired, fell asleep in the clothes I went to the concert with, woke up the next day, it was like, yeah, it was already gonna be like the afternoon. And usually I'm the type that's like, oh, I'll at least get on my clothes and, you know, go to bed. But I was so dead tired from that day. So freaking dead tired, but it was so worth it. Touhou Fest itself, for me, it's like, I'll only go if there's good guests, honestly. Do I see myself possibly going back? Only if they really bring a good guest, like Beat Mario. Beat Mario was one I couldn't say no to. But it's like, I go to Japan so often, especially for like goods and even Reitai and other Touhou events, where it's like, going to Touhou Fest was, for the past couple years, not really worth it for me, just because of how often I go to Japan. But because every single time I go to Japan, I kind of miss Beat Mario by like a little bit, and this time he's gonna be here on a time when I'm here, so it just made sense for me to go. Yeah, I mean, if you want to go to Touhou Fest just to check it out for like 1 year, I definitely think it's worth it. They are a little bit outgrowing, I think, the venue that they're at, though, in my opinion. Maybe they have like another good year or two left where they can use it, but it's also getting to a point where it's like, it was kind of a little crowded. It was kind of crowded, and there was points where it was like, I kind of wish it was like a little bit better line management, just because like I didn't know where one line started, one line ended, where the location of a line would be, or anything like that. And there were definitely some strict security people, I would say, like for a good reason, of course, but I definitely had a couple, like, I don't want to say bad run-ins, but definitely like some very blunt run-ins with some security staff, where it was just like, you know, I'm showing a badge and everything, but then they were like, wait, I had to check if that's like an official one, or wait, I had to rescan you in like a couple of times, even though I was just here to get lanyards, because my group forgot their lanyards, you know what I mean? Yeah, otherwise, everyone else is nice. The whole crowd, despite, you know, being a little bit autistic, let's be real, this was Autism Con to the max. Like, if you went to FaZe Con, that was Chud Con. This is unironic Autism Con. And I was kind of scared because, you know, as like, I hate to bring it up, but like, you know, as a woman, I do get a little bit, like, kind of scared being amongst, like, you know, I don't want to say this type of crowd, because that feels kind of rude to say, but it's like, you know, you're a little more on edge when you're a lady, and you're amongst, like, a very, I guess, like, male-dominated, like, fandom like this. Even in VTubing. even in VTubing, like, I still feel like that, too. But at the same time, everyone's really nice and respectful, and, like, you know, but they were very nice. Everyone was really, really nice to talk to. Oh, I think one thing I really enjoyed about this con was like how friendly everyone was in terms of like just wanting to come up and talk to you, and like, you know, wanting to just like geek out about Touhou. Again, same exact vibes as like Phase Con, where it was like everyone just wanted to come up and just talk about like, you know, Phase Connect, all the Phase girls and their oshis and everything. Same exact thing here at TouhouCon. Everyone was just so nice and kind and just wanting to just have a little autism moment and a little geek out moment about like their favorite Touhous. Like it's really no different. But I do come from also like a side of like the Touhou fandom where it's like I do have a couple run-in with some creeps, like way in the past, not here at TouhouFest, but like in the past, just like in general. Whereas like a lot of bad actors can definitely end up like in a fandom, and I have more experience with that than, you know, with like VTubing. But I will say, everyone was super nice and respectful. Everyone just has a little bit of autism, and like it was still really, really nice to be amongst everyone. I just don't know if I would go again next year. Again, it would really depend on the guests and everything. This one was just a no-brainer for me, and yeah. I'm very happy I went, though. Very happy I went. Very happy I... Staying here for a very long time. I have not left this godforsaken state in a couple of weeks because I have to be here for work. Either way, I'm still happy I went. I'm still very happy I went, and I just occupied some free time over the weekend to go see, and it all just worked out for me. I'm glad I went. Life-changing experience. I got to see meet 𝗵𝗵, take a picture with him. I got to hang out with friends. I got to geek out about Touhou. I got to see like my most two absolute goats, 𝗵𝗵 and 𝗵𝗁, perform like all their classic hits, and I couldn't have asked for anything more. Really? I couldn't. It was so fun. I enjoyed myself. Yeah, I say you should go check out TouhouCon if you can. Especially they bring in more good guests this year. Or this coming next year. Yeah, it was fun meeting and hanging around with these folks. Yep, exactly. It was just nice to be amongst people who actually understand, like, you know, the sort of stuff. Because, like, when you go to, like, anime conventions, like, you know, the anime conventions is more, like, generic. Just, like, yes, there is something for everyone, but there's definitely a lot more catering to one fandom than there is to another fandom. So when you have these very niche cons that just dedicate themselves to one niche fandom, that's very specific to the niche that you like, it's very, very nice. It's very nice. Because you just go up to anyone, just start talking, they know exactly what you're talking about. You're not second guessing, like, oh, what if this person is just like, dare I say it, a LARPer? Because I run into more Touhou LARPers at anime conventions than I do at TouhouFest. Again, which is it's really nice that we just have our own little space, and I really want to see more niche conventions like this kind of pop up. And honestly, they don't mind them being small like this. I hope that they don't grow, if anything. Like, guys, is it weird that you don't want these niche conventions to grow, even though growing is like very beneficial to like the event itself because it allows them to bring in more cool guests, but at the same time, like, it also loses out on a little bit of the magic that, you know, that brings together like this really niche thing. I don't know, it's like a balance. They gotta find like a balance to it. I just don't mind seeing more of these niche conventions. I just really want something to go to that I can go up to someone and just be like, oh, you also like Touhou, you know? It was so fun though. It was fun. I recommend you check it out if you ever get the chance to. There was a lot of people that actually did come in from like around the state and the world. I think the farthest person that came in for it, besides of course like the Japanese guest, was like one dude from South Korea came. I actually got to like talk to them a little bit. They were really cool. There was some people that came in from Europe. Some people came in from like parts of South America. It's like Mexico and I think Brazil as well. I did hear Philippines as well. That has to be a little bit farther. I don't know how it is geographically on like the map. I'm sorry. I have a Texas education. What do you expect? Woman who can't read and has a Texas education. What did you expect? No different than not wanting your niche VTubers to grow. Yeah, I guess so. But at the same time, like, I guess it's different when it's like VTubers, because it's like, oh, you want to see them grow, because you want to see them do well and like chase their dreams and reach their goals and ambitions and everything, and it's really self-satisfying when it does like happen to them. But then it's like, oh, you kind of also do lose out on the magic, so it's like, how do you balance that out? It's something I guess like the world is still experimenting with, because catering to niche fandoms is still very much a new sort of thing. Because, like, even in the 2010s, I could not imagine, like, touhoufest. Freaking idol events happening, like, every weekend with all these great performers. Japanese guests coming over just for, like, the small convention because they do it for the passion and for the sport, not for, like, the money or the fame or glory or anything. Like, I don't know. We live in very present times where we are very spoiled. I will say it. Coming from a 2000s con mindset, we are so spoiled. Touhou fans are so spoiled nowadays, I will say. We are absolutely 100% spoiled. We do not deserve any of this. I grew up in back in my day, I was lucky we could get bootleg things. Now I get official goods when I go to anime conventions, and I don't know. I feel absolutely spoiled. Like, I wish I was a kid. Honestly, is it bad to say this? I really wish I was a kid, like, now. So I can get into these really cool niche fandoms that I love. Not only younger, but at a time when it's the most accessible it's ever been. But then I feel like I wouldn't have appreciated a lot. At the same time, there's like a good side and bad side to it, but at the same time, it's like, I'm also glad I grew up struggling to like enjoy these sort of things as well, because I wouldn't have much appreciation like for all of this. I wouldn't have struggled so many years to try to line myself up to like go to 𝗟𝘆𝘁𝗂𝗧 or to see Beat Mario live, and then when I finally get to that point in my life after so many attempts, like, he's finally there, you know? I don't know. I see both sides of the spectrum, I guess, but at the same time, I think I also just wouldn't want to have it any other way, because I just have so much appreciation for these micro niche things that I like, and I finally get to experience them. I guess you're right too, Alex, with money, because honestly, I probably would not afford this when I was a kid. You are 100% right about that. You are right. Ah, 楽しかったね、みんな。It was so fun. I love Touhou. I love Touhou. I saw a post saying it's everyone's first experience that old Touhou games run too fast or not well, and I didn't know it because when I ran old Touhou games in 2006, they ran well. I mean, okay, I'll be real with you. I always thought installing Touhou games and getting into work was like really fucking easy. So I never really understood like her experience like playing like an actual good emulated like Touhou game. I don't know if that makes sense. Because I just got so used to it to the point where it's like, oh, you just got to not install it right. Very niche. Thank you guys so much for letting me yap about TouhouCon and being nostalgic, and I guess being grateful that we're able to experience our niche interests flourish into really cool events like this, honestly. Again, I feel really spoiled. I feel like 10-year-old, 15-year-old me would not be able to comprehend the things that she has done this year. At least the self-fulfilling things that she has done this year. It is so cool. I'm so grateful to be alive. It's definitely one of those days where it's like, man, I'm grateful to be alive. Because I wouldn't have met Beat Mario. I wouldn't have been able to see them perform live or any of that sort of stuff. I wouldn't be able to like indulge myself into Touhou, idols, VTubers, like otaku culture and any of this sort of stuff. Because, like, I don't know. I just want to be alive, man. I'm just very grateful. What a life, huh? What a life! It was still so fun, though. It was fun, and I don't know if I'll go again next year. If they bring someone really cool up, maybe I'll go, maybe not. Either way, I'm very happy I did go this past weekend. Yay! Thank you guys so much for listening to me yap, though. Thank you. I hope everyone had fun. I hope if you went to Touhou Fest, you had a bunch of fun as well. Maybe one day I'll I'll make myself a little bit more known so that we can all say hi to each other. Someone was basically confirmed next year. Don't tempt me already. Don't tempt. I'm not. Don't tempt me already. Don't tempt me already. Only one regret I had was not going on day 2 because apparently there was like a little closing ceremony event where 𝗵𝘁𝗺 got to sing one more time, and I'm kind of sad I missed that. But at the same time, I already felt so spoiled where it was like, you know what? I think I'll get, because I probably would have been in the front and like just jamming the fuck out and like having a good time. The spot probably where I would stand, it goes to another fan that probably didn't get an opportunity to see him yesterday or the day before or anything like that. So that's how I see it. That's how I see it. That's how I see it. I pass along the experience to someone else. I still have fun though for the one day that I did go. I'm very happy. Yay! Alrighty, chat. Well, I think that's all I got for you guys today. I was hoping you guys enjoyed my Touhou model. I gotta bring it out more often. I really should bring it out way more often than I need to. Alright. So that's it. Thank you guys so much for tuning in though. Thank you. I do pay it forward. Listen. Again, as someone who grew up with not having a lot of opportunities to go to like, you know, a lot of the cool things I always wanted to go to, like I missed out on seeing AKB48 come to New York and to LA the first few times that they came. I missed out on Zun coming to AWA back in the day as well. I missed out on a lot of that stuff. And it's like, okay, I had my one time to see it now. I feel like I should back up so that way someone else can have that experience. That's how I've always seen it. It's like if you put that good into the world like that, eventually it's gonna come back to you. Because definitely someone like me would have appreciated someone like being able to like back off and just like allow someone else to have that same sort of experience. You know what I mean? I think we should definitely try to put some of that sort of energy into like the fandom world nowadays. Cause I won't be honest. I feel like some fans can be like a little selfish when it comes to like their favorites, where it's like they don't allow anyone else to like enjoy. They have to always occupy a space that could have gone to someone else that has probably never experienced it but always want to. You know what I mean? So it's like I had my turn. I think it's someone else's turn. Put more of those sort of thoughts into the world. Make it fair for all of the fans that want to enjoy it. And I would hope that that spot that I would have taken up goes to definitely a younger fan who, you know, maybe again didn't have a chance to like go to the concert yesterday, or like maybe they could only afford like a badge like on the Sunday, or you know what I mean, just different circumstances. I hope it goes to someone who just at least like uses it, takes advantage of it, and maybe passes on the same sort of like I guess like mentality, even though they don't know I guess it's happening to them. I don't know, I'm weird. I don't know, I'm weird. I'm a weird lady. I'm a weird grandma. That's all I'll say. I'm a weird grandma. I'm a hag. Alrighty, chat. Thank you guys again for tuning in though. Thank you. I think we'll go ahead and end it off here today. So as a reminder, we have our debut stream coming up this Friday. We'll have an alt model being debuted this coming Friday. It's a 𝗕𝗿𝗁𝗁 model, so if you like J fashion, this is definitely for the J fashion girlies. And for anyone else who wants to see another side of me, a more degenerate side, wow. other than that, we do have a schedule for the rest of the week. Tomorrow, we're going to be talking about new and upcoming anime announcements and trailers. We're just going to be reviewing stuff and just like, I don't know, talking about anime, because I haven't talked about anime in a while, but there's definitely been some trailers and some announcements that definitely caught my eye. So I think it's time I do like a little bit of anime, I guess, like yapping, sort of like review all the announcements and trailers as of recent. So yeah, tomorrow that'll be our stream. That'll probably be Twitch only. Keep that in mind. Keep it in mind. It might be only Twitch only. Thursday, we do have a member stream. We're going to be prepping for the alt model. And then Friday, we have our 6-hour marathon where I'll be debuting the alt model and also give a super big special announcement that is off-kite adjacent. So please be there for that. Yay! Alright. Hey, thank you guys again, though. Thank you. I hope you guys had fun at TouhouCon if you went. If you didn't, go to TouhouCon. I hope you can eventually go one day and maybe enjoy it. If not, at least go to a 𝗟𝘆𝘁 in Japan. Alright, let's see who we can go say hi to. Let's go say hi to 𝗕𝗿 on Twitch, or not on Twitch, on YouTube. And then here on Twitch, who can we go say hi to? We could go say hi to... Can we go say hi to... We could go say hi to... Actually, I got no one I can raid right now. Holy shit. No one's live. That's okay. I guess we won't raid on Twitch. Alright, we'll go raid on YouTube though. So feel free to come join on YouTube in case you want to go say hi to Miss 𝗕𝗿. Alrighty. Thank you guys again for tuning in though. Thank you. I'll go ahead and leave you guys here, and I will look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow during our anime yapping stream. We'll be talking about new anime announcements and trailers, and that might be on Twitch only, so do keep that in mind, okay? Alright. Ooh. Need a cough drop. Alright. Let's say it all again, everyone. Then, 𝗦𝘁𝗿𝗄𝗎. Thank you guys so much. 𝗦𝘁𝗄, everyone. Bye bye. I love you. Yeah. I should be showing it, but I think the shadow is cuter. The shadow is cuter, right? Right? 𝗦𝘁𝗄, everyone. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you. See you guys later. Bye bye. 𝗦𝘁𝗄.